So welcome to the what was the title? Okay, what is your authentic self, right?
And what is it that you could unravel? Are you aware of who you really are, or are you still believing that you are all the limitations?
And when you hear the word like authentic self, like, what is it that you imagine, or like, what do you have, or what do you think about your authentic self?
Separated for me. On the one hand, the job where I'm not authentic, and on the other hand, my privacy with access and everything like that, that is authentic.
And what would it take to be the authentic self always, but have total joy with playing this role and take the authentic self with you in this program that we're offering? One topic is, what masks or roles are you using in your life? And are you the effect of it, or are you really using them to your advantage?
And having fun with it.
We often define ourselves over our doing, not over our being. But the being is the authentic self, which provides all the power for the action we bring into this world.
Okay.
So you can take any actions you want. You can always ask, like, about, like, to your being, like, if you're being authentic and if you're being your authentic self, what your choice would be and what actions you would take with your authentic self. And regarding your actions, you can take whatever you want. You can play with it, as Annette said, as a role.
Okay.
But you have to be in control of it instead of role controlling you. Do you know what we mean by that?
Yes. When I control, it's easier for me. Sometimes I realize it, and when I get hectic or I have a lot to do, then it changed.
Right. And once you become conscious of it, and then you can always, go back to your authentic self by asking questions, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. And then what else is possible?
Never felt like really being me. And then I started to be a healer, and everything was ease. Nothing that cost me energy. It was always, it filled me up with energy. So this is for me really being me and doing what is being me. And the step from my life before to the other life was so important for me. And that was also where I really chose, okay, whatever happens in my life, I decide what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that brought so much more speed, space, and fun and everything into my life.
For me, authentic self has no needs. Also, is me, is being the joy of me, and having fun and playing. And it's been a journey.
Yeah, it's been a journey.
Yay! I'm so fucking happy. How does it get any better?
Annette and I were talking about, like, what this program is, and, like, because we always considered ourselves as naturally resourceful and creative, and there's nothing for us, like, we don't lack in anything actually, but sometimes we think, like, we are missing something, or like there might be some energy from the past which are clinging on to you, and there is, like, something that might be interfering with what you want to do. And that's where we want to unravel. And also the resources that you haven't discovered yet that could be really useful in your life. One of the reasons, like, Annette and I, like, well, especially for my side, like, wanting to like create this program is like, because we're doing access and like we see so many people get free and light and fun and everything. But sometimes like, people get free, but people don't know really what to do with it. And there's no like kind of access within them. And so people are just floating, but not doing really anything and not creating, just having fun, but like, just playing in the Disneyland kind of fun, which is not really a creation. So we do want people to find this access within themselves. And so they can like, be the access, and people and things will turn around themselves, will turn around you instead of you turning around other people. So that's I think this program is like kind of offering to people, like, being this like access, finding the access within you. And that's something like I really wanted to create together with everyone.
Yeah, and to create a direction for you and to know where you want to head to.
So it's really like similar to what Annette said about like being the, what do you call it? Oh yes, you controlling your life, and like, you being the main character in your movie instead of you playing the side role in somebody else's movie. Solution. Like in this reality, you are asked to be a solution provider. And so like, as a humanoid, we want to be a solution provider and be the answer to everybody's questions. But if you don't have to do that anymore, but you can put questions in people's world, so it can create more possibilities in other people's world as well.
It makes a lot with me. At the moment, I have the feeling as the side chains from left to right and right to left.
What if you have right and up and down, right? Like every direction, not only two directions.
And what if you wouldn't make that significant and just ask, okay, what is if the energy flows through my whole body and everything is free?
It's free at the moment. It was really interesting to realize that it really changed from left to right and back. Mm-hmm. And now it goes into the legs, and I have the impression as the separation fell down.
Mm.
Wow. And this is only the taster of the program. That's amazing.
How does it get any better
than this? So beautiful.
Yes, it's really beautiful from being one, only one part.
A lot of the things or the definitions we are using about ourselves is the definition about our bodies and the information that our bodies are storing. And sometimes just by looking at the body and giving the body the opportunity to get rid of all these informations, there's so much change in the whole life possible. And this is the uniqueness as well of this program, because we will not only facilitate verbally and energetically, but also we will have a look at the bodies and change, like really boost the bodies, the space of the body, so that you have way more possibilities available with total ease. Ute is already completely vibrating.
Yes.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really the first time that I felt completely one.
When we include bodies like in our transformation, it makes our lives so much, much, much easier. And as Annette explained, this program is really special in that regard, because I've been working as a professional coach for years, and Annette's been like working as a body professional energy worker for years, and this is program, like, it's so weird I say this, but this kind of program I've never seen in this world because we facilitate changes and work with the bodies, and it's really comprehensive and very holistic. So I'm so glad that we're actually doing this together. I really want to thank Annette for coming into my world, showing up in my world. Yes, I'm so grateful for you.
I'm so grateful for you, Emma. Thank you for that.
Me too. I'm grateful for both of you, and I'm so.
I'm curious about the body space booster. What is it? Can you say more about it? Like, is it Access body process, or is something totally different than Access? Can you say more about that?
Since this is like really Annette's specialty, and this is so her original, Annette.
Yeah.
So it's Annette's original in a way, because like, it's not Access body process, because Access body process is hands-on process, but Annette is really expert in this area, and she can do body energy work remotely. So that's why we put it in the program to accelerate the changes we would like to provide to you guys.
Yeah. Maybe Ute, would you like to say how it feels for you when you get a group session?
Yes, I experienced Annette's body booster several times, and I always can say I really love it. And sometimes I hate her because she left to New Zealand because I'm missing it in life here. But it also works via Zoom because we did it already together, and it makes you free, and body pain will leave if it is connected to the problem you have at the moment. And yes, I really can only say thank you being in my life, and Annette changed me to the person now I am. Otherwise I really didn't. It's true, Annette, otherwise I really didn't know how I should work at the moment. And so many problems I have before are now away.
Thank you for that, Ute. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Very beautifully put.
I see it today.
I know it.
I have to take a shower.
Yes, please.
I can't describe it. I'm really like a little bit vibration in my head, and like drinking.
Drinking without alcohol.
Yeah, the best thing could happen.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. And the program will be provided in English and German, and well, not yet Japanese. If somebody registered and required translation, we'll ask for a translator to show up in our world. So yes, how does it get any better?
One question: but the main speak is English in the live sessions, or yes, you only record it and then you can get it in German.
Oh no, we're gonna do live translation, right, with a German translator. Mm-hmm. So there are going to be 2 Zoom lines, and then like, you set up 2 Zooms, and like one for the screen, which is English, and then you will have another Zoom to listen German translation on live.
Okay.
So then if you want to speak in English, you speak to the English line. If you want German translator to translate, you speak it to the German line, and the German translator will translate into English line.